I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
He didn't do it.
Fuck out of here. All the evidence that's out there.
When they gonna let a nigga stay out this long and they got a little bit of evidence? They didn't arrest nigga with way less evidence. If nothing else, put him in jail just to put a hole on him.
A dead body found in your car?
Nothing, listen, hold on. If they find a dead body in me and your car, and this is our car, do you think they'll let me and you stay out like long? They got all, so think about this. If they got all this information on him, dating a minor, an underage kid, and she look like a white girl, mixed girl, what nigga they let just stay free like this? We already claim about injustices. You don't think, like we see in all the first 48s and crime units victims, they would find some kind of reason to hold him and keep him, make sure he don't do nothing to flee? They're not, no arrest. They got all this evidence to point to say he did it. He done sliced the body up because the body was butchered. So that means somewhere there's a location where there's been blood, where they put cut the lights. They got all this, no arrest? Y'all really think he done this and everything points at him? That's why you can't go with this. If everything points at him, why hadn't they made no arrest when we see niggas get arrested with less evidence? With less evidence, circumstantial evidence they go to trial with. So they got all this physical evidence in his car, his girlfriend. Come on, my nigga.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
They say she was frozen, which pretty much wiped out anything, any evidence, right? It melted away, I guess, for lack of a better term. But it's crazy how he's viewed as a suspect, but he hasn't been arrested yet. That's somebody's daughter.
Once they, because at first they wasn't saying he was a suspect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they're saying he's a suspect, right? Which means that's a telltale. But the thing I read that disturbed me, my daughter 15, that girl was 15. The decapitation, I think I read that she was decapitated.
She was dismembered, yeah.
Let me be the voice for all real fathers who love their daughters. If I was the father of that girl and you decapitated my child, I'm decapitating whoever did. I'm decapitating you at some point before I leave the earth. That type of shit ain't cool, man. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I did. And I'm not telling her father what to do or go be violent, but I'm just saying me personally.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
In the back of my mind, I killed you. And I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you.
I wanted you to feel the emotion in this part of the song, not just to repeat the hook, but to say it in a different manner with the same feeling that the first part of it conveyed, which was in the back of my mind, but then you think that I'm gonna say you died, but I say I killed you. So it's not like the thought of her is gone by itself was something that she did, it was something that I decided to do. And I killed her in the back of my mind. It's really more of a figurative I killed you, especially in the back of my mind. I try to stress that in the back of my mind. That's why I say it so loud. In the back of my mind, you died. In the back of my mind, I killed you. So it's all in the mind because that's the most secure place you can be is in your mind.
Did that shit, man. This fuck nigga did that shit, man. God damn, chat. Some people are really fucking stupid.
I've seen people online take different meanings and interpretations from that one part of the song where it's like it's their past selves that's dying. And they're not even crying about it because they're evolved or become better people or have killed addictions and other different stuff like that. So I think it's very powerful in that way too.
In the back of my mind, I killed you.
Oh, hell no.
And
This nigga's freaking me out, chat. Turn that shit off.
Why are we the only ones banging the drum, demanding justice? Brian Fitzgibbons, this is very odd behavior on the parents' part. never issuing a public plea, never thanking the LAPD for finding their girl, never demanding justice. I'd be laying on the front steps of the courthouse screaming for justice. Nothing. Radio silent. And now an indictment is set to go down, and they're what? What? Where are they?
Yeah, it's incomprehensible, the fact that there hasn't been a large outcry from her family. You know, that being said, there isn't a playbook for these scenarios, but it is a bizarre situation that the media has been standing up for her a lot more than the family.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So what you have as well with these charges is that, again, there are 3 sets of charges that have been brought. The first-degree murder with special circumstances, and again, those special circumstances are lying in wait. That Celeste went to Mr. Burke's home on the night of April 23rd, 2025, as alleged in the complaint, at his invitation, and again, was not heard from again. The second is a special circumstance being that this murder was committed for financial gain. As the evidence will show in court, the financial gain was for Mr. Burke to maintain his very lucrative musical career that Celeste was threatening on that particular night. The third charge, in addition to lying in wait and for financial gain, is murdering a witness to an investigation. In this particular case, as the evidence will come out in court, the witness to the investigation was Celeste. And the investigation was into the lewd and lascivious sexual acts committed by Mr. Burke that is the subject of count 2 of this complaint with Celeste while she was under 14 years old.
I believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death. And we would like to be able to have the evidence come into the light of day at the earliest opportunity in order to establish that. We're asking for April 23rd as a 3 of 10.
Get the coroner's department, which is now the medical examiner's department, to release those materials.
Your Honor, it's surprising news given the District Attorney's Office held a press conference this morning where they discussed the cause of death, apparently under seal and not released by the coroner's office, as did the robbery homicide unit to the press. So we would again reiterate, we believe that Mr. Burke is entitled to discovery. We have served the people with notice. They have 15 days to produce discovery in this case. We would ask that they do that in conscientious earnestness and as quickly as possible.
I'd ask the court to make an order today. We'll take a copy of the minute order ordering the Department of Medical Examiner to release their coroner's report in this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court will order that the medical examiner release the report in this case forthwith.
Thank you.
The matter is set in Department 105, as the court indicated, April 23rd, 2026, as a 3 of 10 prelim. Anything further?
No, not at this time.
Bail to stand at no bail. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
this just keeps getting creepier. New visuals and leaks are sparking outrage in the Celeste Rivas David case. Photos and videos circulating on X show Celeste and David together, appearing intimately close in multiple earlier clips. Things many thought were rumors are looking more disturbing. One of the most chilling details, Celeste and David both have matching tattoos on their right index fingers that reads "shh," a secret mark many believe links them. There's also talk of a surface stream or video in which David allegedly asked for it to be deleted, possibly to hide something.
Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any more unsettling, an unreleased song by David referencing a Celeste, which lyrics describing intimate or obsessive moments, is now fueling speculation that their connection was deeper than the public knew.
Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes.
These aren't coincidences. Matching tattoos, deleted videos, leaked songs, every new image adds another thread, and together they start painting a troubling picture. Authorities have to answer, what was the real relationship here, and what went unseen?
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
This is what Celeste Rivas Hernandez looked like when David first met her. She was just 11 years old, as if 14 wasn't bad enough. I don't understand at all how anybody could look at this face and not see a child, a baby. An 11-year-old is in like 5th grade, you guys. I'm a mother, and this case just crushes my heart, but you don't even need to be a parent to realize that this is sickening. This is wrong. That is a child. It infuriated me that for so long the media was trying to push the narrative that she was a woman making her own choices. Even still, it's portrayed like she was in a legitimate relationship with David. A 14-year-old cannot be in a relationship with a 20-year-old. She didn't have the ability to consent. Not to mention she was groomed. This is what these predators do. They find a young child, they groom them, and David had the money, he had the power, he had the influence to manipulate her. That's not her fault. That doesn't mean that she was a willing participant in a relationship. She's a victim. I won't get into my opinions on the parents right now, but they released a statement that says, "We would like to thank the Los Angeles Police Department and the District Attorney's Office for their hard work. But also like to thank the people of Lake Elsinore for all of their support. Celeste was a beautiful, strong girl who loved to sing and dance. Every Friday night was movie night, and we spent wonderful times together. We love her very much, and she always told us that she loved us. We miss her deeply, and all we want is justice for Celeste." Unfortunately, cases just like this aren't uncommon, and oftentimes you find that they use wording like woman, female, instead of saying what they should, child, girl, trying to minimize it. Yet when it's the other way around and you look at the wording and the aggressor is a young man, like 18, 19, 20, they will use wording like teen, young boy, young male. What happened to Celeste is heartbreaking. So many people failed her. She was just a baby who had her entire life taken away from her.
You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got David getting arrested for Celeste murder, right? This 14 well, this young lady, right, ended up dealing with this older man that she had no business dealing with. You know, older man had no business talking to and engaging and dealing with this young woman right here. You know, as much as they might have liked each other and everything else, there are statutes and laws against you talking to a minor. You know what I mean? So everybody's like, well, it's the family, it's his fault, it's her fault. Listen, there's laws in place to stop this type of madness from going on. From two people finding each other attractive and then going from there. You know what I mean? Okay, uh he has a problem. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And he should be hung and, put to death for um, the crimes he's been alleged to commit. Because women don't deserve to get manipulated by people with money and by people with a little status or have a older age over them. And young men don't either. But I'm just bringing up this case. There's no reason why David should have been running around with this young woman. There's no this child for real. This is a real child. Like at 20 years old, some people still refer to their kids as kids. You know what I mean? Because it's just their kid. But somebody else's kid, they're adults. But I'm just saying that when your kid is 20, 19, are you still referring to this a young man as a young man or as a kid? You think that it's a kid because you raised it. But for some reason, David was able to get a hold of this little girl and allegedly keep her around. I mean, if you see in the video, they're around each other. S- Keep her around him for years and make songs about her and everything else. And nobody seemed to bring up his age and what he was doing with this young woman. And nobody seemed to call the cops when it was right there in front of them, instead of actually letting this shit drag out and then the consequences of everybody turning their eye to the fact that he was dating a minor, you know. When it's all in your head and you're doing murders, it's crazy. When it's all in your brain and you're doing murder, it's crazy. You can't be making songs about it's all in my brain and don't think people gonna look into what you're saying. I mean, it seems like we waited for the damn that everything to occur and then want to bring up his mental state and his mental health and how twisted and sick this kid was. You want to bring it up now when he's already done all the crazy shit he's imagined in his mind because it's all in his brain and he can't control himself. These people have problems. Ask R. Kelly. You can't just be running around taking advantage of little girls. You have a problem, bro, and you damn sure need to address it, and we're gonna address it for you. Throw his ass in there for life if he has anything to do with this young lady death. It is what it is, man. Silent acceptance. We ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.